Yo, what's up? It's your favorite Samoan Barkeep here. I'm drinking every bottle on the bar. Today, I got a couple of sample bottles that I'm going to compare, courtesy of my man Trevor. I got the E.H. Taylor 4-grain OG version and the 2026 version. Here we go. Let's check them out. Back to the channel. I'm Tolly, your favorite Samoan Barkeep. I'm drinking every bottle on the bar, and tonight I got a cool bottle here. Recently I did a trade with a buddy. I had a bottle that he was looking for his collection, and so we worked out a fair trade for both of us. As part of the trade, he offered to throw in a couple samples, so I said sure. So he threw in some just random stuff. One of the things he threw in the package was the E.H. Taylor 4-grain, the new release, and the OG release. So super cool to get to compare these two. Appreciate it, brother. So I don't know a lot about these E.H. Taylor 4-grains other than until this new batch came out. Like if you saw those on the shelves, like $1,000 a pop for those bad boys. So I know the MSRP is like 80 or something. So just seeing those popping up, or seeing those on the shelf for like $1,000, just like, oof, that's crazy. So I'm sure if you were a whiskey aficionado like me, you saw that Buffalo Trace has been dropping mad amounts of the E.H. Taylor 4-grain, the E.H. Taylor Cured Oak, and they're dropping a lot more of their hyper allocated stuff at the distillery. So people have been lining up to get these, probably because they thought they'd be able to flip them for $1,000 each. But quickly they learned that there was so many of these on the market that, I think they're going for around $400 now. So Buffalo Trace really killed the secondary market on these with their newest release. And this is my first time trying any of the 4-grain E.H. Taylor, so I'm super stoked to try these out. I don't know anything else about these, really. So 100 proof E.H. Taylor, 4 grains. So, I'm assuming it's all 4 grains. Wheat, rye, corn, and barley. But anyways, should we start out with the old? Let's start out with the new release. Check that one out. I'm gonna have to pour a little bit more in that. Trying to save a little bit to share with someone else, but here we go. So this is the 2026 release. Definitely a lot more grain notes than you typically get on a E.H. Taylor product. I typically get a lot more sweetness if we're talking about the small batch, or a lot more burst of fruitiness if we're talking about the single barrels. But this, you definitely get noting the grain note on there. I'm getting kind of a malt note on there, so I don't know if there's any malt on that, but coming across a little malty for me. A little bit of oak, and then a little tiny touch of just red fruit, like cherry on there. Almost coming across on the nose is a little medicinal to me, but let's check it out on the palate and see how it goes. All right, just first impressions on that on the palate. I would be pissed if I paid $1,000 for that. Yeah, just first taste wasn't anything mind blowing. Let's try it again. So if you can find that at MSRP, I would say that's good, nice profile, decent whiskey for around $70. But man, I would definitely not be interested in paying secondary for that pour right there. Yeah, so I'm getting the same kind of notes I was getting on the nose. It's coming off a little malty, a lot of oak, nice, or not nice, sorry, a tiny bit of caramel, but not super sweet, more of a savory pour for me. Yeah, a little bit of a bump in the proof would probably help this out a little bit because it's coming off a little flat with just that 100 proof. Yeah. Kind of reminded me like of a Whopper minus the chocolate with that maltiness. And then touch of sweetness. The cherry that I was getting on the nose is not coming through on the palate at all for me. A little bit of oak. Mouth feels a little thin. Finish, it's pretty short. Goes and then just dies out. So man, that one, don't pay any more than MSRP for that. It's not going to be worth it unless you just want the special tube on your bar. All right, now we're on to the OG version of the E.H. Taylor 4 grain. Let's see how this compares. I'm going to pour myself a little bit. Little plastic cap there. Come on. There we go. Oh, we pretty much poured all that. Might as well just pour the whole thing. All right. Ooh. So this one gives you much more of that dusty, musty, old Rickhouse nose. I don't know the age statement on either of these, but this one smells like kind of older, dustier. I do get a similar malty note on this one as well. But then that's followed by some caramel, some oak. Ooh, yeah, that definitely wins on the nose. Let's check it out. Here we go. Oh yeah, so flavor-wise, that one definitely wins. And I can see why some people might pay more than MSRP for that. Because that is actually really, really good. Doesn't feel as thin as the 2026 version. Like the mouthfeel is really nice and viscous. I am getting some of that fruitiness that I was hoping to get on that first one here. So I'm getting some nice... So I get the cherry note that I was hoping for on that one. I get that one on the OG one for sure. Oh, the best part is the mouthfeel, just the viscosity of it is just so nice. It feels like creamy. Just coats your tongue. You get some vanilla on there, some caramel, vanilla, cherry. Ooh, and then I get a hint of that kind of maltiness on the finish, but nowhere near as much as on that first one. So, oh man. The OG is definitely the winner for me. I don't know when that came out originally, but sometime in the 2010s to 2020 range, I think something came out somewhere in there. But that one is definitely a winner. It's not worth $1,000 as you know what it goes for on secondary. I don't know if that price has gone down at all since the new one came out, but not worth that much unless you're just a collector or something. But it's a very good pour. Really hits all the notes that you love from Buffalo Trace. The new one is fine. If you went and lined up at Buffalo Trace for a couple hours and got it, drink it. It's decent. But don't go paying $500 for this because it's definitely not worth that price for me, just from my opinion. So, all right, anyways, you know what you can do to help out the channel. You can hit the like button, hit that subscribe button. That really helps. We're getting close to hitting our goal of 1,000 subscribers. When I checked the last time, I was about 5 subscribers away. So we'll do something special for the 1,000 subscribers. I don't know what yet. I'm not cool enough to figure that kind of stuff out. But, you know, get a couple more subs in there and we're good to go. We'll do something fun. And anyways, yeah, as always, thanks for watching. Have a good one. Cheers. That's freaking good.